Hello lovelies, welcome back to this energy update. We have a new moon in Pisces. Pisces being dreams, imagination, intuition, downloads, connection to source, higher consciousness, spiritual awakenings. It's also the creative part of you, that life area where you can be creative, the poet in you, the singer, the dancer, the writer, the music maker, whatever is creativity for you, the builder, the gardener. So this will be happening on 12 degrees of Pisces together with Jupiter. The sun and the moon meets up, the moon being hidden, and Jupiter being the planet of good fortune, of luck, and of expansion. Jupiter will expand anything that you are experiencing or thinking or living right now. So make sure it is good thoughts and good emotions so that this can expand in you. So wherever you have Pisces in your chart, check it up on astro.com for free. The different houses represent different life areas. So if you have any planets around 12 degrees of Pisces, this will affect you more. And if you don't have any planets in the area of where Pisces rules your chart, this could be like a shadow area. So maybe go back to when you were a kid. What made time pass for you? What was fun for you that you just did when you were on your own, dreaming, creating, drawing, painting, whatever, dancing, singing, whatever that was for you, go back to that. What else is happening? So we have Mars and Venus coming together with Pluto for a party on 27 degrees of Capricorn. Pluto being power structures, Mars being the warrior, the action taker, and Venus being the planet of love, the feminine goddess. So Mars, Venus, the feminine and the masculine divinities coming together and giving information to the power structures to take action, but led from the heart or from love. Also, we have Mercury meeting up with Saturn in Aquarius right now. Mercury being the communicator, bringer of informations. As at its best, it is the bringer of news from the gods, or Mercury coming into Saturn. Saturn is the old, the restricted, the rules and regulations, the programming that we have, how we live our lives, based on all these very old rules and regulations. So Mercury is coming in with something new there, new information, maybe time to upgrade how we live our lives, how we think, what we feel. And this is exciting too, happening in the sign of Aquarius. We're going into the age of Aquarius, the golden age, where there is more equality for everybody, and ruled with service to Gaia and humankind. So this is exciting too. So with the new moon, you might experience this flow of creativity, spiritual awakening, intuition, all of those things. And at the same time, remember, Pisces is a water sign. So there might be lots of emotions coming up for you to take a look at what is old and how can you replace it with new ways of thinking, feeling, and thus doing. So there can be water everywhere, like lakes, ocean, waves, big waves, tsunamis. And maybe you have flooding, maybe you have flooding of tears, which is water. Everything is water. So whenever you're around lakes or oceans, or even drinking your water, make sure you code it with the right intentions, because this water will go around and being recirculated throughout the whole the world. So make sure you coat it with blessings, love, peace, abundance, anything that you want to see coming out in your inner world and also your outer world. Another topic that is coming up for some people is related to these emotions, these triggers that maybe might be our old ways of getting triggered by things people are doing to us. So remember everybody that comes up to you and make you feel all these really big emotions, whether good or bad, is a reflection sent out to you for you to look at something. So if you're feeling that people are doing things to you and you don't deserve it, you're being treated unfair, maybe it is a time for you to look at your boundaries, because Pisces is boundaryless. It doesn't have any boundaries. It's like the ocean is so vast, and Pisces is taking in all this information, but there's just fluidity. There's no framework to work within. So this might be a good chance for you to take a good look at what are you accepting into your life. Is this okay to be treated this way, or are you raising your bar and saying, I'm done with this, I'm not gonna be emotionally triggered by this anymore, like almost like a fuck you, I'm gonna do my things, because these triggers and emotional upheavals, they will kind of stop you in going in the direction you want to go in. So they're gonna come in and kind of lead you in another direction, because you're gonna be so caught up in your emotions and feeling not being treated right. So this is a reflection to you, telling you where you don't have boundaries and asking you, how can you upgrade your boundaries? How do you want to be treated? How do you let people treat you? Is there an equal on each side of the scale here, or are you actually allowing people to step on you? And then it's up to you to do something about it, because you can't change the other person. And this is going to keep showing up until you learn the lesson and you step up and say, I'm done with that shit. I'm not accepting that anymore. It could be your friendships, your relationships, any ships that you have going on in your life right now. So this is going to be, this might be expanded with the energy of Jupiter for you to look at, so you can step into being your amazing, beautiful, loving, sexy self and do the things that make you feel that life is really, really good for you. What else? Yeah. So I hope this was it that I wanted to say. Hope I didn't forget anything important. So I'm going to end this with a card pulling. So if you want to stay around for the card, there might be a message for you to take with you into this new moon. Make sure you set your intentions. New moons are always new seeds, new thought forms coming together for you to manifest later. So maybe take a time, write down a couple of sentences for yourself, what you want to manifest in your life. So Pisces, this new moon in Pisces is the last new moon of this astrological year. 19-20 days we shift into Aries, and this is the start of the astrological year. So this is kind of an ending too. So make sure you end your astrological year with something that is really, really good for you. Don't get too caught up in the emotions. Don't let them rule your life. Have to control your emotions. And see how your life changes. I'm not saying you should become cold. Always lead with the heart. Always connect with your inner self, with God, with your helpers and angels. But at the same time, do not let your Emotions rule your life. Let's see what card comes out. One card, please, for this new moon, for the collective. Okay. Surrender to sweetness. It's a very watery card. It's a beautiful card. It's the Star Seed Oracle cards. Oh. So surrender to sweetness. All this watery energy. It's pink. Pisces is pink. Sunglasses. So many beautiful colors. Venus energy, of course. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. Let's see what the book says about this. Surrender to the sweetness. Ooh, what does it mean? This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life. To let the ever-abundant feminine take over, Venus. To taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow. To let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder. To get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. Fill up your own cup first. And eventually it will flow over, so you have to share with others. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus. And in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out. To reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human. Enjoy your time here. It's precious and it is so short. To focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. How can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? So thank you very much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and until next time, I send you a big virtual hug. Be happy.